So let's start with our first regulatory body, and that may be involved in your next HVAC claim, and that's the Department of Energy, or DOE for short. Their job is to reduce the amount of energy we use as a country overall. I think you guys all know that. And of course, one of the programs you're surely familiar with is the Energy Guide program. We see these familiar yellow stickers on any number of appliances: refrigerators, dishwashers, water heaters, just to name a few, right? Well, air conditioning systems, especially split systems, are no different. They're going to be part of this program. So here's a sample sticker, and we talk about the energy guide regarding these systems. We refer to what they say, or what they call SEER, S-E-E-R. SEER stands for Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio, and it's really just trying to attempt to describe the efficiency of how the entire system works. But this efficiency is determined before they're actually installed. And just an FYI, there's no good way or reliable way to measure SEER out in the field by the techs. But there are new regulations and terms that went into effect in January of 2023. The DOE is transitioning to a new rating system, and they're calling it SEER 2, which I like to think of as SEER 2.0. So traditionally, SEER was tested without the system being connected to an air conditioning system at all, which we all know is not realistic, right? But with SEER 2 rating, it's calculated differently, with the system set up in a more real-world setting, which includes ductwork, which adds static pressure, which plays a huge part in how hard that system has to work, affecting its overall efficiency. And the new calculations are also different, and they're not even numbers we're used to. So let me show you what this looks like. So as of January 1, 2023, the new SEER minimums all went up 1 point, right? So northern states are now 14, Southeast and Mid-South are 15, and Southwest is also 15. But remember, we must also now account for SEER 2 rating, and those are a bit more confusing. They end up being decimal points, like I mentioned. And even though we are 15 months into these new regulations, the manufacturers, HVAC companies, and technicians are not fully transitioned over to the new program and these terminologies. So you may still hear just SEER and not SEER 2. You may hear both. Be careful. Try to make sure you know the difference and that you're speaking the same language with the policyholders and their contractors. And just so you know, there are new SEER ratings for package units, but only for those units that are 5.5 tons or smaller, which kind of would say light commercial, right? So this is going to apply to residential for sure, and small commercial units. Their SEER is for commercial package units, or package units. It's not regionalized. It's 14 countrywide, and their SEER 2 is 13.4.